It's Western New York Section 6 High School football presented by Admiral Video. Here's the up man, he's across the 45 to 50, down the sideline, down to the 40, to the 30, the 20, 10, 15, touchdown! Iroquois knocking on the door, and here's Barolo off the left side, touchdown! Kyle Shevlin, 84 yards. Mike Perillo gives him the ball down the sideline. One man and a shot. An entertaining first half, 14-13 Iroquois over Albion in this Class A playoff game, presented by Admiral Video. Up the left side, the delay, across the line of scrimmage, midfield, 45, down the sideline, he's gone, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Back the throw, sets up, fires, it's caught by Taylor, inside the 5, and touchdown!
Docker's in at quarterback for Iroquois in place of the injured Kyle Shevlin. He goes up top right away. Down the sideline for Perillo, who makes the grab. Perillo down to the 26-yard line. So after watching their senior leader get taken off the field in a stretcher, the Iroquois Chiefs come up with a huge pass play. Down to Brendan McDaniels.
Marriott.
Lewis only had 12 carries coming into this game, but he's had 2 already today. Mariocker near side for Perillo. Touchdown, Iroquois. Mike Perillo as they try to avoid 2 goal line stops. Mariocker will throw this time, and he has the touchdown. Perillo's second TD grab of the day.
The conversion, let's take a look at Mariocker on the touchdown. He rolls to his right. Look how wide open Perillo is. And he made sure that he caught that. Now, one more look. Rolling to the right. Perillo, nobody there.
6 and counting, to be precise, for Ian Gorey and the Sweet Home offense. Line of scrimmage, the 30 of Iroquois. Douglas with a carry. Douglas with a first down. Douglas trying to reach the end zone. Loses the football. And could that be recovered in the end zone? It is. I think that'll be a touchback for the Chiefs.
What a break. What a break.
That he was down. 1st and 10. 1:45 and counting. Mariacker, quick pass in the flat to Perillo. And Perillo will get out of bounds across midfield. So it's a first down for the Chiefs. Stops the clock at 1:38.
I like the call. You know, good safe pass to Perillo.
Well, let's check in down on the sidelines. Brendan McDaniels is standing by with Iroquois head coach Frank Payne.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Coach, certainly losing Kyle Shevlin early in the game was a huge loss, but Wyatt Mariacker has played solid as a backup.
Yeah, we talk about depth all year long, and Kyle's our guy, and he went down pretty bad. I think he fractured his leg, and our hearts are out to him. Our hearts are with him. Him and Wyatt are real close. They push each other all year long, and I'm sure Kyle said to me when he's down there, goes, that's why he's showing he can do it. Have faith in him. I said, we love you, Kyle, and we'll win it for you.
Well, you guys have certainly come up with big plays in the first half. Brandon Murray rushing and then getting that fumble recovery in the end zone. Talk about your team as a whole. How big have they been stepping up?
Well, this is the Iroquois Chiefs. We play with a lot of heart, a lot of pride. I love these kids. They're playing Iroquois Chief football right now, making big plays, blocking. I wish we could have pounded a couple of those in the end zone, but we'll get the ball in the second half to hopefully stop them and let Brandon and Mike and all our boys run the ball a little bit.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
All right, guys. That's Iroquois head coach Frank Payne. Back to you.
Paul Evans just behind the tight end on the near side. Mariacker looking for Perillo, who makes the grab over the shoulder. Perillo into the end zone. What a throw by Wyatt Mariacker, and a great grab by Perillo, his 3rd touchdown of the game. These guys have hooked up 3 times in this game.
Tremendous pass. Mariacker put it right on the money. He got just enough protection and time from his offensive line. Threw it up there, and all of a sudden you got a touchdown to Perillo, his 3rd of the game. 3 for number 3. What a game.
Mariacker and Perillo have established themselves in the span of 2.5 quarters as a rather elite quarterback-receiver tandem.
How do you figure sports? Your main quarterback goes down, Kyle Shevlin with an injury, and Mariacker fills in tremendously.
2-point try. Murray
Shot on a long pass, and it pays off. A shot for a touchdown, a perfect pass, and they get the touchdown.
Well, if you're keeping count, Wyatt Mariacker's 3rd touchdown pass of the season. Mike Perillo with his 4th receiving touchdown, but he also has 6 rushing touchdowns, so now he has a total of 10, which matches Sweet Home's Eric Lawrence, who coming into this game had the most touchdowns.
Look at that pass.
Of anybody on either team.
Perfectly thrown right over Eric Lawrence. It's just a perfect pass. Watch this. Look, Lawrence has got pretty good coverage there, and it's right over his shoulder, right into Perillo's arms, and he never breaks stride. Now that I differ a little bit. I think Sweet Home can come back and still win this game. They've got offensive weapons. They've had some bad breaks here. Well, they can score quickly.
That's right, and just inside 5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter, so there is plenty of time for Ian Gorey and this team to overcome a 20-point deficit. All wide receivers available. It's intercepted.
I'll take that back.
By Wyatt Mariacker, and he's going to take it back, Walt, all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, I stand corrected with Dick Gallagher, because that just about put the nail in the coffin. And they were moving the ball well downfield. It looked like they were going to go in and make a game out of this. And Mariacker, you give him the game ball now, he's had the game of his life.
Oh, my goodness, he's thrown 3 touchdown passes, and now a pick 6 as he takes it all the way for the touchdown. And now it is 32-6, Iroquois.
Mariacker, a junior, is going to be the quarterback next year.
Can you imagine a team losing its senior leader, a guy who is so crucial to all 3 phases of the game, and still pulling off a performance like this?
No, they're getting all the breaks, that's for sure.
Mariacker didn't have to put on the brakes till he reached the end zone. There was nobody between him and the end zone. Nothing but crisp November air. Murray on the 2.